Hey guys, just want to do another video today since we're in this bear market on not being the dumb money. A lot of people getting into crypto right now. It's actually a great time to get into crypto because if you're getting into crypto right now, coin's already down 50, 60, 70%. Think if you got in November when Bitcoin was $68,000 and you bought then. So there's a lot of luck involved too, but I want to show you how the mainstream media and like CNBC, for example, who's supposed to be like, these educated financial gurus are completely off base. And when they start pumping something, especially with crypto, that means you're too late. That means you need to get out of the market. Here's a quick article from 2017 when I got into crypto. They're talking about XRP. Now, remember, XRP was never on CNBC, but all of a sudden, XRP is now the headline story on CNBC. It hit a record high of $2.23. Now, we're in 2022. XRP has not even come close to that. So if you bought then when they were hyping this, you be shit out of luck. You might never get your money back, especially how XRP and the lawsuit and all that stuff. But think if you bought XRP, the one coin they're pumping in 2017, you'd be still down. Even in November when Bitcoin was $68,000, you'd still be down. So basically, here is Brian Kelly. He's some guru on CNBC. He's a head trader. He's supposed to be so smart. He's doing a class here on CNBC 2017. The 2018, how to buy Ripple. Now at the time, Ripple's at like $3, $2 or $3, and they're educating people on how to buy it. Guess what happened a month later? Bitcoin dumped and XRP and Ripple dumped with the rest of the market. It dumped down to like 20 cents. I mean, if you would listen to these people and bought Ripple, you'd be so screwed. And you still, even with this recent bull market we had in 2021, you still wouldn't have your money back. So my point is, when you start to see CNBC start talking about coins and talking about Bitcoin, that is the time you don't want to be crypto. So even if we go on CNBC right now, there's nothing about Bitcoin. If you were to go on CNBC a few months ago, the head story is Bitcoin, $68,000, $50,000. They actually had a little thing on top here that would just tell you the Bitcoin price and other cryptocurrencies. You don't really see that anymore because they're dumb money. They're not going to be talking about cryptocurrency on CNBC and make it a headline story until the next bull run, when it's already too late. They're going to be talking about Bitcoin again when it gets back to its all-time high of $68,000. And that's when the dumb money comes in. That's when the sheep come in. This is the time to be smart money and start buying your cryptocurrency. So I really think it's remarkable. I mean, you can just use CNBC as an outlier. I mean, if they're not talking about cryptocurrency, now's the time to buy it. Because now Joe the plumber isn't thinking about it. The electrician, your apartment manager, whoever, your real estate agent, they're not thinking about Bitcoin right now. They only think about it when the sheep think about it. When the head sheep thinks about it and tells them to think about it is when they start buying. They've already sold. They sold last month. They sold in the red. They made no money in cryptocurrency. Everybody I know who bought cryptocurrency this year that sold lost money because they don't understand. You have to hold. You have to buy in the bear market and accumulate and sell in the bull market. So I really think that's fascinating. It doesn't matter what financial website you go on right now, they're not going to be talking about cryptocurrency. They might have a story buried somewhere about how the price is falling, but it's not going to be a headline story because it's not popular anymore. And that's kind of how you know when you're in a bear market, when they're not talking about it on the news, the price is dumped, and you have to dig to find anything about crypto. So this is kind of exactly the same thing that happened in 2017. Now, thankfully for these, the CNBCs and the Fox, that's how I got into crypto because I started seeing the stories. But of course, I bought in a bull market. And if I didn't reaccumulate in 2018 as everything was dumping, I would have really made like no money. And it was depressing because I remember going on CNBC and they just stopped talking about it. I'm like, I bought something that's not popular anymore. I guess I'm screwed. I'm just going to hold it now until it goes back up. And then I started doing more research about the cycles and how you have to buy in a bear market, and that kind of saved me. But, these people get so many people wrecked, but they also get people into the market. And if you're smart and you do your own research, you get in and then kind of get away from the CNBCs and the Fox business and whoever else. But I just think it's fascinating right now. We've been in the bear market for like 8 months and you're just not seeing stories anymore. Now, about 3 or 4 months ago, you were seeing stories on CNBC. They were talking about crypto. They had like the Fast Money show, that Asian woman talking about crypto. She don't do it no more. She doesn't do it. So it's exactly what happened in 2017, 2018. It's repeating. History repeats. Bitcoin's been around for 12 years, 4-year cycles. Every 4 years, if you bought in a bear market, you make a killing in the bull market. Is that going to happen again in 2023, 2024? I think so. Is there a guarantee it will? Absolutely not. You could lose every penny. You could lose every penny you're investing right now. But based off history and based off the way the media is playing it, just like they did in 2017, this is when you accumulate. And then in a year or two, you'll start to see the stories. As soon as Bitcoin gets back up to all-time high and breaks 68,000, it's going to be all over the news again. And then your dumb friends are going to be buying. And then you dump on them in the bull market. That's how you make money in crypto. All right, folks, that's it for now.